Financial Literacy Month in Canada, and we have our financial expert Dave Schurman of FirstOntario Credit Union back for another episode of Finance Friday. Hi, Dave.
Good morning, Bob.
Good to see you. So what are the key themes of Financial Literacy Month this year, and what resources are available to Canadians?
Great questions. The theme this year is building resilience in managing your finances, particularly during challenging times. And of course, we've all seen some challenging times in managing our finances the last couple of years. It's a very appropriate theme, and some sub-themes under that are managing expenses effectively to make sure you can pay your bills every month, managing debt, of course, which is always important, and then managing savings for a couple of reasons. First is to ensure you can help meet your financial goals, whether that be saving for education, a down payment on a home, or even retirement. And the other thing about managing savings is to manage for the unexpected. Again, who would have expected a worldwide pandemic?
Yeah, have that padding in. So how are Canadians doing on improving their financial literacy?
Well, the Financial Consumer Agency Canada, which is a federal agency, they have some great tools. You'd asked me that a minute ago. I forgot to answer that. So go on their website, Financial Consumer Agency Canada. They've got some great, how-to webinars on there, education on anything about personal finances. And in terms of how are we doing, there was a quiz and a poll just before Financial Literacy Month started. And the good news is the Canadians answered questions a little bit better this year, 71% average score. Now, they are basic questions, but it's better than it was. The group of Canadians that was the lower score was Canadians in their 20s, and their average score was about 56%. But the good news there is that was also the group that answered they were most interested in improving their ability to manage finances and learn.
Okay. Now, Dave, someone who's doing her part to promote financial literacy is Marta Gilchrist, business studies teacher at Glendale Secondary School in Hamilton, and an occasional guest lecturer. You actually lecture for her class. So anyway, she has submitted some questions from her students for you. First from Andre, what happens if my credit score is decreasing? And do I need a good credit score to get a mortgage?
Great question, Andre. And again, Ms. Gilchrist doing a great job in her business studies class at Glendale. I really enjoy meeting with the kids. They're all ears to manage their finances better or learn. And Andre's question, we have talked about the importance of a credit score. And yes, decreasing a credit score is not a great thing because it does show anyone that checks your credit report or credit score that you're maybe having a difficult time managing your obligations. So if you're looking for something like a cell phone plan or a mortgage, as Andre suggests, or even renting an apartment or applying for a job, that doesn't say great things about you if your score is going down. So really important to try to maintain that score and hopefully increase it if you can.
Okay. Jasmine asks, what advice would you give to high school students in terms of personal finances, and what is something you think you could have done differently, Dave, when you were in high school?
Great question, Jasmine. Put me on the spot. I can tell you that one of the most, one of the most important lessons I think and benefits that you could learn in life is to be a saver. Save money, learn the difference between needs and wants. I probably didn't do a great job of that in high school and even early in life, and most of us learn that lesson the hard way because we start to work, we get some money, and all of a sudden there's something we want, so we spend our money on it. And then when something comes up that we actually need, then we have to borrow or find other ways to try to pay for those things. So the better you can become a saver and save your money. There's always going to be things that come up that you need money for. And it's funny that in that survey that we talked about earlier, about a third of the parents, 33% of parents, said that they're probably not setting a great example at home in terms of managing money for their kids. So it all starts there. It starts at home. It starts with Ms. Gilchrist and teachers in school. And really, learning to save is where you start.
Yeah. Okay, one more question from Bob. Do you have a picture from high school, Dave?
Well, I don't know. It's probably got a mullet in it.
I'm sure it does. We'll find it maybe for your next visit. Hey, if you've got a financial question or topic you'd like covered by Dave, you can email your questions to financefriday@firstontario.com or get in touch through Twitter at finance_Friday. And if your question or topic is covered on air, you can win a pair of tickets to see the Hamilton Bulldogs and a gift card from a local business in your community. Have a great weekend, Dave.
You too, Bob. Take care.